Dry as hell.
I'm just here to tell y'all to get on that page. That's it. That's it. I just don't want y'all to miss out on that.
All right. Hold on. Rock, scoot over some maybe. And maybe come like this or something.
I'm scooting over. I don't know what I need.
I can sit like
What's it
this.
called? What's good, Mario?
All right. What's up, y'all? Y'all know what it is. Peace.
Good Facebook. How y'all doing? Black Love Power Couple up in the
Child,
building.
hey, Mom.
704 Munchies in the building.
Hey, what's
You know how
up,
we go?
everybody?
Got some good edibles for you.
Yes. So, before I let her introduce herself, because that's what I want to start with, don't forget to follow the Goddess Drip page. It is tagged on the thing. Don't forget about the Black Love and Appreciation Cookout. Y'all
First
can
day of the
follow that
summer.
page too,
Mm-hmm.
because it is gonna be popping. We want y'all to come out. It's gonna be
Free to y'all.
performances.
We just want y'all Black people to come out, have a good time, man. That's it.
Yeah.
Spread love. That's it.
Yeah.
Shay, I'm glad that you made it. Rockin' Musa.
Yeah, go check out the page Rockin' Musa, R-A-K and Musa, M-U-S-A. It's tagged on the post. You know what I'm saying? Check out music. Check the link tree. The link tree will take you to, you know what I'm saying, the Black Love Power Couple link to the YouTube, and it'll take you to all our music. You know what I'm saying? Streaming on all platforms. So we'll check that out.
Make sure y'all follow the YouTube page so y'all can. What you doing? So y'all can follow. You want to get on camera, Mom?
Mm-hmm.
So y'all can follow the videos and the Bible studies that'll be coming in January. The rest of them will start. All right. So I think that's enough of that. So who are you, ma'am?
Hi, everybody. So I am Terry Renee, also known as Charlotte's Edible Plug. I'm the owner of 704 Munchies. And yeah, I'm here tonight. Yeah, we brought some treats for y'all tonight too. I do want to say that.
These mine though, I'm just showing
Make sure y'all tune into the entire show. Make sure y'all tune into the entire show, participate, ask questions, you guys. Like I said, tonight I want to be real nosy. If you are on my live, make sure you go to Misty page and tune into her live. That way you guys can get some of these free giveaways. Because like I said already, y'all not going to get nothing by looking at my page. I'm just here to tell y'all to go on her page, okay? So, yes, I'm ready.
And I'm glad you came nosy because I like questions. And people don't really take advantage when we say like we open. Yeah. And if y'all can see my chin, I don't know if you can or not, but y'all can't even see me. I didn't shave it, so I typically don't like that, but because like the light on it, you always gotta like say stuff before other people say like, yeah, whatever. But did you see her chin hair, bitch? I already said that. So anyway,
I came with my hat on today because I'm hiding my BBs. I'm not. Nah, put the light on my BBs.
Oh, you stupid! Ain't no such thing as BBs when you got a lot.
Well, my hair is.
Oh, I said a lot. When you got a lot.
My hair curled up around the edges a little.
That's that good hair.
Damn right.
So I came with the hat on tonight.
That's the good hair.
But I'm excited for tonight, you guys.
Tell them about your dinners.
Yes. Oh yes. Okay, you guys. So I do private dinners for two, starting at $400, which is a great price. Okay, because everything is infused. You guys get a 3-course meal and drinks. Okay, I come and I cook everything for y'all. Like everything, I lay everything out. It be real cute, real romantic. Like
she be all sexy for you.
Yes.
And it's banging.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And they came to my my Christmas brunch. Yes, and they really enjoyed themselves.
My plate was clean,
and we was highly satisfied.
Oh, good, thank you, Bean. See,
and we was very highly satisfied.
Thank you. I love how every time when you advertise my stuff, you throw that in there. Ma'am. I love that. I be like, yes,
got lit for breakfast.
Yeah, yes. If we say that's what it is, that's what it is.
Yes.
But yes, so that is awesome. I ain't gonna get serious because if you got questions, you always can go first. So what you want to know? Hey, girl, what have you been? My bad. I was wondering where were you?
What's up, original?
I don't see you on Instagram or anything like that. You the one who all start the YouTube, and then you just go away. So happy that you're here. Hello. So yeah. Well, go ahead.
So I told you already. I want to know what's the secret. Like I want to dive right into what is the secret. Like y'all been together what 17 years?
Yeah.
In January.
17 years.
We
Ooh,
since
January
I
what?
was 20,
23rd.
22. She was
The 25th.
19.
Look at that. Look, y'all. Look, I'm so
Hey,
old.
Brittany.
I think that is
What's
beautiful.
good,
So
fam?
what's the secret?
Being real with yourself first. You know what I'm saying? And knowing what you want, what you don't want, what you willing to compromise on, what you not willing to compromise on.
Not compromising on sex.
And we was just talking about compromise. So what are some of the things like y'all say y'all are willing to compromise?
Honestly, I mean, I know it probably sounds like cheesy or something, but just because we allow each other to be ourselves, we really don't have to compromise on shit.
Mm-hmm.
If that makes sense, because
Oh yeah,
I know you ain't gonna hurt me, I ain't gonna hurt you. You ain't into molesting no kids or nothing, so I mean, ain't really nothing to compromise
Yeah.
on. You can do what you want to do.
Like when a person accepts you, saying they're accepting you for you, like they gotta truly mean that shit. You know what I'm saying? All your quirks and all that. You know what I mean? Because and then the person, we need to be real with each other, straight up front. So the things that you don't like come to be a surprise down the line and shit. Like, oh, I ain't know that you was gonna be like that and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because motherfuckers be hiding shit about themselves when they come into the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes they do it because they put in superficial and material things.
Wait a minute. The microphone wasn't on that whole time.
I don't know.
Could y'all hear us? If y'all could not hear us, I'm gonna be mad because anybody say I couldn't hear y'all.
If y'all did for
So
7 minutes, y'all been looking at us with no. Anyway, but you gotta
look
be.
at my mouth, like
You gotta be.
Y'all know I hate when people do that.
Like they gotta be. You know what I'm saying? Accepting you for your true
At
self.
least y'all heard us.
Y'all go on this
For your true self. You know what I'm saying? Shit can't be coming as a surprise later in the game and shit. That's what happens. You know what I'm saying? Because some people, they won't show all of themselves because they still want to be with that person, but it's for a superficial purpose or material gain sometimes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, well, they got such and such, so I guess I'll just settle for that. You know what I'm saying? When you shouldn't be settling for showing and being your true self to the purest degree for anything superficial. You know what I'm saying? That don't work. At the end of the day, that shit gonna wear out. You know what I'm saying? Because you can't just hide your true self forever. You know what I'm saying?
You end up being unhappy like that.
That shit is not gonna work. You don't want to do that. That's something I'm never going to.
And very open communication.
Yep.
But when we say open communication, we for real mean, what's up, Lamar? We really mean like, what's up, Jack Kim? Open communication though. Like when we say open communication, like that's really what we mean though. And I really don't think people understand what I be meaning because a lot of people don't have that. But when I say open,
you talk about everything
and any damn thing and like anything.
So that leads into my my next question. Okay, like what about for the people that's
and good sex
that done been hurt? You know what I'm saying? And they don't really know how to open up.
Well, you have to how you open up, but see how you open up is paying attention to a person's character. You know what I'm saying? Character, like that's my.
So everybody ain't.
That's my word for eternity. Like character, because the character stands out above all. You know what I'm saying? And everybody has their own character, and their own character has a routine. You know what I'm saying? And so you want to make sure that you pay attention to a person's character routine because they're not going to veer off of that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because once you lock into a person's character routine, anytime they step outside of that shit, you like, yo, what's good? What's good? You ain't usually used to doing that shit, or you ain't never been doing that before. You know what I'm saying?
But we don't say shit. We let it go on.
You let that shit slide.
and that's
Or
not
we
good.
be a lot of time we be in denial of the of what happened. You know what I'm saying? The
Or be
offbeat.
so beat up by the sex in your eyes
That
you
too.
can't see, because everybody you don't need to open up to.
Mhm.
And that was my thing. It took me a long time, you know what I mean, to be like a trusting person and to realize somebody could be this person, you know what I mean?
Mhm.
So
Yeah, right.
you got to prove yourself, though. We got to stop opening up to everybody and the wrong people to allow ourselves hurt, because we really have to take control of our own self and see what's really in front of us so we can protect ourselves. You know what I mean? Because yes, this person hurt you, but you let them.
Mhm.
Like what I'm telling you yesterday.
Yes.
Like, nigga, when you really control yourself, bro, everything is up to you. You don't get treated any type of way.
Mhm.
Nobody don't even disrespect you and come like that, because they already know, because you already put that up about yourself or how you carry yourself or, you know, things you accept
Mhm.
or whatever the case may be. So if you have discernment, which is our favorite word right now, then you not finna let nobody hurt you, because you already see that bullshit.
Like, right. And the shit that you don't like, you
But we
can't
don't do that.
You can't not let that shit slide and shit.
And we should. We should.
You
we should
like
do
it's
that.
dumb
We
to
nag about stupid shit, but then we let the real shit pass and don't talk about it.
Mhm.
But you want to talk about the toilet seat being up or a motherfucker leaving socks or something, but when motherfucker ain't come home at night or, you know, whatever disrespectful ass shit, then you gonna let that slide, but you want to be on bullshit when they ain't shit. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So, but that's that communication, though.
Mhm.
Like, communication is so important.
That's number one. And the last number, whatever it is.
And sex is really important, too.
Yeah.
On top
Because
of
so
that.
many people be with people that have whack ass sex and they not getting pleased. Oh, you put it in a little cup. People not being pleased and shit like that. Like, you're not gonna be happy, because there's a lot of people who've been together a long time. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people who together, whatever, but you're not happy
Mhm.
for one reason or another. You know, we don't talk to each other.
Like, for people who have long lasting relationships for, you know, decades, you know what I'm saying, and they have a good solid relationship, besides them making sure that each other is fine, they got food in their belly, roof over their head, you know what I'm saying, and healthy, they have a great intimate connection. You know what I'm saying? Each one of them are getting what they desire out of that person. You know what I'm saying? Without fail. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the best to each person. You know what I'm saying? Like, if that person ain't the best to you, you know what I'm saying? I don't support, period, in everything. You know what I'm saying? Know they got your back. You know, when you can't make the right decision for yourself, that they gonna make the right decision for you. You know what I'm saying? There's no fucking way you should be with that person.
And somebody who loves you how you need to be.
Right.
Because we all need, you know, different things and to be handled in a different way.
That love language.
Yeah. So if somebody don't even take the time out to get to know how to handle you, they don't give a fuck. You know what I mean? Because when somebody really care about you, they're going to handle you properly. And I was the, you know, fuck up in the situation. So it took me like a really long time to, you know, understand the stuff. So that's why I definitely want to be helpful, because at the end of the day, it takes a long time, because we have been hurt. And because people have hurt our feelings and we've broken or whatever, but we also slight ourselves and how much power we have over our own life.
Right.
Because a lot of the times we be our own problem. It ain't that somebody hurt you or whatever. That's more like of an excuse or a crutch because you don't want to do that damn work.
Right. Because like when a person cheats on you or steps outside your relationship.
But that's why you're supposed to have that shit solid, so a motherfucker don't even want to go outside.
Exactly.
Don't nothing even look good outside. You know what I mean? Like, that's our job to each other, to make sure that everybody's satisfied.
Right.
Which is why communication at the beginning is important. Because if you don't goddamn satisfy me, a person like myself, I'm not going to be faithful to you. But now that I'm older, I shouldn't even be in a relationship if I'm not going to be faithful. But, you know, either way, since most people don't break up, we cheat. I'm not going to be faithful if you're not doing what the fuck you're supposed to.
Right.
Especially for me, because I like randomness anyway. So if you don't give me a reason to be otherwise, I don't have no problem.
Because people going to do what they want to do.
Anyway.
whether it's positive or negative, whatever it is. Like, so say for instance, in the scenario, if the mate is cheating, they did it because they wanted to do it. At the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Even if they contemplate yes, no, when they finally up and did it, they did it because they wanted to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's me that they with that with me because there's no gray area on that kind of shit with me because I strive to be the most loyal, you know what I'm saying, dependable person that a person can count on and shit. You know what I'm saying? If a person tell me something, I'm holding that down in Pandora's box and not letting that come out. You know what I'm saying? Because a person trusted in you, you know what I'm saying? You don't know how down a person might be or how they mental state is when they down, when they telling you something that they consider, you know what I'm saying, sacred because they feel like they couldn't come to nobody else. You know what I'm saying? So I strive to be that person and walk that way all the time.
Which is how I got like this. Because honestly, I mean, this is me, don't get me wrong now. But the refinement and like the loyalty and the love for my people and things of that nature, like that really came from my husband, and I appreciate that.
Like,
you know what I mean?
Like for me,
but he had to prove himself, and it took a long damn time because I be watching. Because motherfuckers, you know what I mean? We don't watch.
Yes.
Everybody's so nice and so sweet. We want to see the good in the motherfucker. No, you shouldn't have to want to see the good because they are a good person, and that's what you see. So we make up shit. You don't have to make up nothing when they are a good person. You know what I mean?
You can't love a person until you know yourself, and you can tell the person shit about themselves that they didn't recognize. You know what I'm saying? And they could look back at him like, damn, they right. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's positive or negative and shit, you know what I'm saying? You want people like that around you and shit.
And being friends. I think that was the first question, but just in general, it just popped in my head. That's an important step that we skip. We don't like each other. So how the hell is we friends? But then you know the girls always tell me, yeah, that's my best friend. Okay, but are you his best friend?
Right.
Do he tell you stuff? Do y'all experience everything together?
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like y'all are two individuals, don't get me wrong. But when two individuals link up and accept each other how they are, all the individual things about you just flow. You know what I mean? Because ain't nobody stopping nobody from being nobody, so everything kind of mesh. You know what I mean? So it's like, I don't know, it's just a lot. Because even possession. Even that, like we won't let possession go. You know what I mean? Like we feel like, oh no, that's me. No, I ain't gonna do this because that's mine. That's me. No, we choose to be loyal to the agreement that we made. Because at the end of the day, nobody own no damn body.
Because nobody
you own is your fucking self.
Nobody's relationship is the same. You know what I'm saying? So what was good for you in your relationship is good for you in your relationship. You shouldn't be letting nobody outside of that influence what you like in your agreement in your relationship. You feel
whatever
me?
that is,
you know
that's your business.
And that's what's making you happy.
I need to talk about that a lot.
Yeah, that's what's making you happy. You understand? Like your happiness is heaven. Like literally. So why the fuck would you put your heaven in somebody else's hands?
Yes.
You
but if it's real love, you don't have to even compromise that. That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? Which go back to the beginning. Like you don't really feel like you're making any compromises when you get to be yourself. What are you compromising?
Exactly.
You know what I mean? If anything, that shit elevates you. You don't really have to compromise nothing.
Yeah, you shouldn't.
If that makes sense.
Like you shouldn't have to compromise your true self.
Yeah.
Like period.
And after that, what is it after yourself? I mean, outside of that.
Especially if you say you love this person unconditionally.
And we say we love people, but I want to love you, but you got to be like this.
Exactly.
I love you, but you need to be quiet a little bit. Or I love you, but you need to gain a little weight. I love you, but you need to lose a little weight. I love you, but you need to do this. I love you, but you need to do... Like, no, if you love me, you love me. Now, if I have addictions or things of that nature, that's different. But just regular you things... This is me.
And if that's the way you want to be in your relationship, you need to find somebody who's okay with letting you be that person to them in the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, It's somebody for everybody, goddammit. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like that's the way you gotta be, well, find the person who's gonna let you be that way. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Period.
And you don't compromise on that though.
Yeah.
And it sounds hard, like y'all don't understand. It ain't nobody out there. I don't give a fuck. You don't never compromise yourself for nothing. That means it ain't your time yet. If it ain't nothing out here understanding you, you still need to be getting to yourself.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Everybody's story ain't our story. So they'll be like, oh, that's what I want. No, you want what the fuck you want and what's for you.
Right.
We got to meet each other at a very early age. Everybody ain't this damn age now. So you got to start from where you at. You know what I mean? Start at, and now that we grown, fix your goddamn self first.
And I happen to be real with myself at a young age to know, like, nah, this is the person that I want. You know what I'm saying? Like, people, we be superficial in the shit that we want in people sometimes because we got a cookie cutter image that's been placed in our head and shit. You know what I'm saying? But like, when a person is in character and shit, is being the person you want, sometimes that shit shines above all and shit. You know what I'm saying?
But we be so busy in the box, you don't want to see that.
Nope. And then, like, when a person is also giving you everything you desire without you asking.
Yes.
Like,
and see, that was my job.
Like,
that's why I don't worry about nothing, because it's nothing that nobody gonna do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But that's your job. Like, we don't do that. People get married, you get born, you don't want to fuck, you don't want to suck no dick, you gotta wait till it's his birthday, you don't want to do this, you don't want to do that, you don't want to try this, he don't want to touch your cootie, he don't want to eat it. Like, this is not gonna work, and it's not gonna, nobody's gonna be either faithful or happy, one of the two.
Especially if you have a healthy like of it, like,
what the fuck?
Goddamn, you crazy.
That's what you don't sacrifice on. That's what I'm saying. So it's like,
that's part of your person.
Like, what the fuck?
Yes.
Like, why would you be sacrificing that? I'm not sacrificing that. That's fuck no.
Do we have any questions?
Like, even if we bringing up, like, say you go on the first date with a person and shit. Even if we bringing up sex and everything we like about it on the first date, that don't mean we're going to get to do that on the first date. But we need to know what this person like. Like, you need to know that kind of shit, especially if you're already sexually active and shit.
Because what about if they favorite shit is what you hate?
Yes.
Like, for real, it disgusts you. But y'all so busy talking about how much money somebody make and what you drive and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. And then when you get there, he trying to tie you up, but you got to fear a rope. I mean, you know, just whatever.
Yeah,
but because nobody ain't said anything and we scared to talk about stuff, then we be out here looking stupid.
Like, nigga, sex the best thing on earth, right? Nigga, if I'm getting into it with you, I want your character to be A1. Because both of y'all in your vulnerable state. You know what I'm saying, in the act. Like, nah, come on, son. I want to do that, but let me make sure your character right first. You know what I'm saying?
Do that.
And we don't do that.
But it took time to get here, though.
For real.
Like, that's why we want to be helpful.
So what were like some of the hardships and stuff y'all had to overcome?
That was just young. That's just young vigor. You know what I'm saying? And
you scared them or something. Like, really though.
You act off impulse when you're young.
Right, and I was such a whore and just crazy. But really, I was just a whore, but I love the black man so much. I just be so curious. I just really do. So,
I love her, yeah.
Gemini is the first day of
and that's
summer.
Another major thing.
Saturday,
like, something. We gotta be real. Like, just because you're in a relationship with somebody, don't mean that you don't find other people attractive. But just like I said, people gonna do what they want to do when they want to do it. You know what I'm saying? So, goddamn, if I tell you that I like to look at women, but I will never leave you, all right, watch the nigga character after he say that.
Instead of like, no, you know, that can't be right. No, this and that. It's like, why wouldn't you? In this era, nowadays, you should be glad he looking at girls' ass. Because he could be looking at niggas' ass when they walk. So, who cares? Like, you ain't going nowhere.
Nigga ain't gawking and goddamn
being disrespectful.
And his
dick getting hard.
Can't control himself. You know what I'm saying? That's what a lot of that
What's
shit
up,
comes down
James?
to is controlling yourself.
Right. So that's really important. And most people don't control themselves, and we don't make people control themselves because we haven't seen people control themselves. But because I have been with somebody who controls themselves every motherfucking day, I know that it can be done if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
So now that I understand that, it's like we don't make people control themselves. And, wait, hold on. I can't make you do anything, first of all, number one. But we don't
Hold them accountable
Yes,
if they say they're going
for-
to be goddamn.
controlling themselves. That's
Right.
what, yeah, ain't no accountability because you can't make nobody do nothing. But like I know that you can do that now. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because you don't see that. Like you don't see people really controlling themselves.
That's true. That's so true.
Like
No,
whatsoever.
because to me, she's the best person I know.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
I don't
right,
care who
Shay.
out of who. She's the best person I know.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, B-More?
I don't want to lose that.
Mm-hmm.
Like
So you act accordingly.
to me, that's a mental defect when you betray shit that you fucking don't want to lose, or you want to hold chairs. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, my nigga? You feel me? That's just me because that's the way I think. I'm just a loyalist, but I'm not naive with my loyalty and shit. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm not in denial when I see motherfuckers move out of rhythm with their character trait.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Ain't no gray area with me because I hold myself to know that, nigga, I'm not going to be disrespectful to nobody, be unloyal to anybody. You know what I'm saying? I care about people's feelings and shit, but I ain't naive and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't let people play on my heartstrings because I want to love people and shit. You know what I'm saying? I want to love people
Well, how
and
did
shit.
you know the difference between I wasn't playing on your heartstrings and waiting for me to be the queen that I was?
Oh.
To know that I wasn't taking advantage. You know what I'm trying to say? Because I was doing bald-headed hoe shit. So, you know what I mean? You didn't diss me or disrespect or anything like that. So,
because like I'll be telling you, like anything that's any probability that's probable under the sun in this reality can happen, it can happen. You know what I'm saying? So I know that if I was able to show you that I'm loyal, you know what I'm saying, and won't
I love them.
betray you, you know what I'm saying, your trust, your honesty, you know what I'm saying, that you know that, you know what I'm saying, you would know that.
So more so, you knew the type of person I was.
Right.
Or you figured out what type of person I was.
Right.
And you knew that if I show her wild ass what the fuck it is, she'll calm her ass down.
Right.
Basically.
Because when a person knows that they can be totally you around them.
And that is the number one reason I don't cheat. I swear, and
you know what I'm saying?
But it's like really side by side
Like,
because when somebody lets you be your fucking self, bro, especially a person like me, like I really cherish that because my ass say anything. I say anything, and imagine the stuff if I say what I say to everybody else. Imagine what I say to him. You know what I mean? That I don't say to everybody else. So, like, just accept you for how you are.
Right.
Even as lustful as I am, he knows that. Like, he know how much I love penis. Like, he'll be tripping on me. I can be like, oh, he's cute, or whatever the case may be. And it's like whatever.
Like, my wife, she ain't got no big booty. She know, like, looking at big booty. She don't trip on that shit. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't gawking and like, oh, God. Or, you know what I'm saying? Trying to goddamn go over here and talk to somebody because, nah, that's a nice ass walking by. Goddamn. All right, go back about what the fuck I was doing and shit. You know
and
what
when
I'm
he
saying?
be looking, the women be looking at him like that. It's just disrespectful. Like, hey, my dude looking, we keep walking. Your dude looking, he go fuck. So I mean, what's disrespect?
Like,
I'd rather his ass just look now. Let's keep on goddamn going about our damn business.
And that just goes to tell people do what the fuck they want to do.
Just like he know my type.
To do it.
And if I see something that look good, I'm gonna look. I mean, it's just that simple. You know what I mean?
Like, but beyond the sexual part of our relationship.
What is beyond that? I'm just kidding. I'm joking.
outside
I was kidding.
To put it better clarity, outside of that, you know what I'm saying? She cares if I eat today.
And even when I was a whore, I cared though. That was the thing.
Like it wasn't like shit like that didn't change out of the character routine. You know what I'm
And
saying?
saying that to say, not saying it was right, but I'm just saying, you know how like when people be cheating, they don't give a fuck about the house. They be neglecting your ass. You know what I'm trying to say? Just being disrespectful and all that. Like, no, it was never any of that. Like, I still cared. Saying this to say, like, damn, if your dude or your female gonna do whatever they do, the least they could do is be respectful.
Like shit didn't change like out of that realm and shit. Excuse me.
But yes, what else you want to know? What else you want to know?
Yeah, but you want to be with somebody that shit, nigga, they care about your well-being first. You know what I'm saying? Then the pleasure come after that. And when you're able to sustain that, that's the most, you know what I'm saying? That's the best part. You know what I'm saying? Because even in a long-term relationship, like Chris Rock last special on Netflix. He said when you married, he said it's only 3 things you do. He said you travel, eat, and fuck. Me and Misty bust out laughing when he said that shit because it's like, damn.
That's all we really want to do in life. Like that's really like all I want to do and die. Not
like,
even being
when
funny.
you got money, what's your idea? Oh, yeah, have money, big old house, and travel. And goddamn, all right, you traveling with the person you love. That's the best person in your life. Y'all having a good time, eating goddamn.
And
what
having
the hell?
sex everywhere.
Like, what you doing at the end of the night? You in a hotel somewhere
overlooking
in paradise and shit.
Yes.
Like, miss me with the bullshit.
All I want to do is fuck personally and
Like,
eat exotic food. That's all I want to do.
Like,
So,
you want to
that's
share
true.
that with you want to share those experiences with your best friend. You know what I'm saying?
In real life.
In real life. Like, when we first got together, she wasn't. Shit, I'm young, 22. Shit, I still like to fucking play my Xbox and shit like that. She wasn't tripping and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, shit, she come and play and shit. You know what I mean? So it was easy. You know what I'm
always
saying?
gotta be cool. That's my thing. I'm just cool.
Yeah.
And I don't even play games
gotta
like that. I
be
ain't play
cool.
that shit. I ain't play that shit in years and shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even on that. You know more. But shit, she wasn't tripping on that shit. Like a lot of shit about like when we was young, how the generation changed. Like girls used to trip. Like that shit, they still trip. Like he watching porn and shit. Like I popped one in when we first met. She ain't trip. You know what I'm saying? I was like, oh. Nope. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, little shit like that, when you could be yourself and not have to goddamn worry about, man, what this
That
person
bullshit.
think about me and shit. You know what I'm saying? How they looking
But
at me
that's
and shit.
why I preach about being cool, though, not being stupid. We don't have discernment. So I'm not saying be stupid now, by no means. But we're not cool. You know what I mean? Like we complain all the time. We argue, we want to fuss and fight and just be dysfunctional and give people a hard time. And then like because we want attention, we got them acting crazy. Oh no, I've been watching, we've been acting crazy. Or we will act crazy just because we not getting attention instead of goddamn demanding attention. And you don't have to nag to get it. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
It's a lot of other stuff you can do.
Like what? Give us some ideas.
Like the example I gave a few lives ago was sit on the couch and start playing your pussy. Do you think somebody is going to keep on playing the game if you sitting there playing your pussy? You know what I'm trying to say? Versus nagging. All you wanted was some.
You think he's still gonna watch the football game or the basketball game if you do that? If he does, then he don't care.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Me personally, I don't give a fuck about that game. It could be the Super Bowl, NBA Finals. I do not care.
You know
that nigga is gonna be 50,000 replays fucking for a whole week. You feel me? I'm not now.
But that's what I mean by demand just being very grand. Like I do everything big. Like I'm all about creating memories. Because if you feel somebody hit up with memories of you and wild things from you,
exactly.
What else do they have to think about?
What else do they have to think about?
You don't worry about the bitch at work. You don't worry. I mean, excuse me, guys, the female at work. You don't worry about the dude at work or whatever, because this motherfucker keeping you on your toes, keeping your brain sparking. You know what I mean? Keeping your thoughts busy. So, like, you don't even have time. Ain't nobody gonna sneak in.
Like, all the things that I wanted to do, I didn't have to ask. Like I said, I didn't have to ask. But even if I did ask, it was all right. You feel me? So like,
be cool.
like so
Oh,
it was
yes.
like it was the
I was
ideal.
about to ask
It was
you
the
what you
ideal
got.
shit. So when the shit is happening, it's like, oh shit, oh that too, oh that too, nah that too. It's like, okay, hell no. Like
I love ice and
me,
I love cookies.
I'm not trading that in. I'm not fucking that up.
Oh,
I'm
it
not
don't
doing
matter
that.
'cause
That's idiotic to me. I'm not doing that. I'm sorry.
But you gotta be grand, bro. We don't be thinking wild enough because a lot of us we just fuck. Like to me, sex is serious, and I like study it, and I really enjoy it, and I love it, and I love pleasure, and I love giving pleasure, and I'm all about shock value and quality. You know what I mean? So I like.
And is sex don't make you happy? I take my happiness seriously. So anything that's entailed in my happiness, I take that seriously, and I'm not willing to compromise on my happiness.
Mm-mm.
You know
What's up, Nisha? No girl got a ponytail.
Your happiness is your truest person. You feel me? All the things that make you happy and feel good, that's your truest person. That's love. So I'm not compromising my happiness, my love for nobody.
For shit.
For nothing. So if you
and
can't,
it sounds impossible because we don't stand up for ourselves
at all.
Because I know people listen like, oh, whatever.
It's easy.
It don't sound like that.
All right.
Ain't nobody do that. Or y'all just got love.
And like you said, all you gotta do is stand up for yourself.
Because you
I know what you like.
And don't accept shit up.
Exactly.
It's just that easy. But you get horny. You don't want to be by yourself. I got horny and I was weak. Now you're pregnant. Now you feel stuck. Now he done left some demons in you. Now you back sad. Now you know what I mean. All that when you could have just waited or masturbated or just did something else with your time.
For real.
But now you making weak decisions instead of goddamn.
that's
being the strong person that you are. You know, like we gotta do better.
Like we compromise our happiness, and that's what you should not do. You know what I'm saying? But we be being superficial with it. You know what I'm saying? And
listening to like America. Hey, boo, love you too. No, that's me, girl. Eat my damn cookies, honey. Y'all know I be smoking, but I be eating the cookies. We got the plug in the building.
Hey, everybody.
Y'all better check her out.
Make sure y'all asking questions and stuff like that because I did bring some treats today to give out.
Not the cookies. These are mine.
Yeah, those are hers.
Yeah, like as much as
make sure y'all
as much as every man had love a big old booty, you know what I'm saying?
What about the cootie?
Yeah, right. Because the booty, that's bells and whistles to me. Because the most important part of the sex is the connection and the actual intercourse. So that's the feeling I'm concentrating on the most. You feel me? So I ain't compromising nothing.
I seen somebody be like, women, something about like down and brothers and like, well, even Jay-Z cheat. Like, y'all should stop saying stupid ass shit like that. I ain't no motherfucking Beyonce and my nigga ain't never cheated. What's up, Felicia? I ain't Beyonce.
I
don't look like Beyonce. I ain't slim, trim. I ain't rich. All that. Like, stop saying stupid shit. Jay-Z obviously can't control his fucking self. It ain't got shit to do with Beyonce or him being Jay-Z. He's a man, human. And he's a regular person just like everybody else. Either you gonna do something or you ain't.
You chose not to be loyal to the agreement y'all had.
If that was even a real story, it just made me think of the post.
Like it's dumb.
When we say anything other than goddamn healing ourselves, we come up with any goddamn excuse. James said, "My sense of peace has to be that balance of making my self happy." Replying, "That's right. You gotta make your own self happy."
Exactly. And making your own self happy is not compromising on your happiness. The things that make you happy, things you like to do, the things how you want to be loved by a person. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, you can't make a person love you the way they want to love you. You know what I'm saying? But all you can do is tell them how you want to be loved. You You know what I'm saying? And if they willing to love you how you want to be loved, then there you have it. You know what I'm saying? But you can't make somebody do what you want them to do. They have to want to do it at the end of the day.
That's right.
Everybody gonna do what they want to do when
Period.
they want to do it. You know what I'm saying?
You tell me what I done
And if a motherfucker want to really love you, he want to make you happy. You know what I'm saying? He want to keep you happy. He want to make sure you healthy. He don't want to see you sick. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to see your emotions hurt. You know what I'm saying? He don't want to see you crying and shit. You know what I'm saying? He want to please you and shit. You know what I'm saying? He want to make sure you please because he get pleasure from you being pleased. You understand me? It's not a selfishness. It's reciprocity and shit.
Period.
You know what I'm saying? Everything is mutual. You know what I'm saying? In a relationship, everything is mutual.
It's 100.
Beneficial. You know what I'm saying? It ain't no 50-50. You know what I'm saying? I'm not giving her 50% of me.
That's a half-assed relationship, literally. Nisha says she don't understand what's the point of cheating when you have somebody by your side that's loyal. But really, it's more than loyalty, though.
It's more than loyalty.
Obviously, it's something else missing. Like, you might be loyal, but what aren't you doing? Because if you was doing whatever they like, or whatever the case may be, they wouldn't be even thinking about you. They'll be Ray Charles to everything. Because Rock look good. Y'all don't think people be like flirting with him or whatever the case may be? Like, it's not like life it stops because he's loyal or whatever. Motherfuckers know how to conduct themselves.
Yeah, exactly.
It's just that simple. You know what I mean? Like, the world don't stop because you loyal or because you want to be a good person or whatever the case may be. The world didn't stop because I stopped wanting to be a hoe. That don't mean that motherfuckers still don't be goddamn coming slick just because I'm so blunt. And, you know, I say anything. So dudes like try to take that as, so woo was like, no, honey, calm down. I'm just saying, calm down. So, but, you know, you still have to learn to control your damn self, though.
When I know a person is truly them, I've fallen in love with their character. You know what I'm saying? Because their character is their being. And when you letting a person truly be them and shit.
That's so important.
You know what I'm saying? Truly be them and shit. They gonna give you whatever.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? They gonna give you whatever, B. Yeah. Like, it's just that easy. You know what I'm saying? But we put things into a lot of the things fall into that great American dream construct and shit and how that shit is set up. You know what I'm saying? Like, we get things set up as a male and female role when a lot of things within male and female roles are not solely a male or female role. You know what I'm saying? That
like a woman only clean, a woman only cook. There's plenty of men who like to cook and clean. I mean,
whoever making the most money at their job that they go to,
they the boss.
They get to make the better calls in the crib or the relationship and all that shit. When I thought the purpose was for us to put any monies we bring in to the pot and goddamn grow our goddamn empire and shit. You know what I'm saying? If you already got the loyalty and trust with this person, you know what I'm saying? You know that y'all gonna do whatever y'all want to do when y'all want to do it.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And y'all gonna make sure y'all healthy, full, you know what I'm saying, and happy.
When that foundation is solid.
Exactly.
Nisha said, I love, I think she's trying to say I live for this live from a man and woman. Appreciate that.
Because like when you feel like you being loyal to this person and shit, you doing what they want to do, you fucking them how they want to be fucked and shit, and they still go out and fucking do otherwise outside of your agreement, y'all contract. They doing that shit because they want to do it. Simple as that. Because they don't care about how you gonna feel when you find out. You know what I'm saying? And how your mental state gonna be, how you might be fucked up emotionally and all that. And people don't think about the consequences of shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a Libra and shit. I look at things from both sides in everything I do, and I look at things from both sides when people tell me a story and shit. You know what I'm saying? It's because you got to think about how a person might take it. You know what I'm saying? We don't take into account how people might take shit. You know what I'm saying? And then sometimes when we do take account of what they might take, you want to say that they shouldn't take it that way. What the fuck you mean? That's a possibility that they might not take the shit. You know what I'm saying?
Respect it.
And you gotta respect that shit. We don't respect choices.
Differences or choices. And you should.
If people weren't different, the world would be fucking boring.
I'm trying to read the question. That's right. But B More said Sister, you wear waist beads? No, not for any particular reason. But that's just really my thing. I like to be naked and free. I don't like shit holding me back, getting caught up. No, all that to say no. Have I used yoni eggs? No, I don't like sticking shit in my pussy unless it's glass toys. That's about it. I don't like anything that doesn't have a string, even though there are yoni eggs with strings. That's cool. But I mean more so like the little like herbal tampons, something that's gonna cleanse it or something like that. But I don't like sticking shit in my pussy. Yeah, and no, it's no such thing as TMI. Nisha said you can still tell a man you're in a relationship and they'll hit you with the oh, can we be friends? Like what the fuck we gonna do when you don't even know me?
You don't need to fuck with niggas like that in the first place. Because that's a disloyal nigga.
And
his character.
And I have plenty of male friends, and that is not how the friendship started. You know what I'm trying to say? Like it wasn't like, oh, you married? Well, then let me just be your friend. Like, no, it wasn't even like that. We just became friends, and that was it.
Exactly.
And like, even after me being a whore, he don't be tripping on that. Because, I'm really, I ain't going to say I'm not feminine per se, but I just really get along with dudes. Even though I am a whore or whatever, or was, rather. I just get along with dudes a lot. I get along with everybody, but you know what I mean. So, he don't be tripping on me. You know what I mean? Like, oh, so he fucking, like, no, like.
And then that's like I ain't conceited about myself, but yeah, I know I ain't no ugly nigga and shit. Women flirt with me and shit, but they ain't who I fucking want. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just simple as that. You know what I'm saying? This the person that make me happy. She do everything I like. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. It ain't nothing that I have to compromise on the shit that I like to do or how I want to be around somebody and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't have to do that with her. Like, so why would I want to lose that? You know what I'm saying? When I say I don't have no gripes about with my wife, like, nigga, like, you, so it ain't nothing you just like, no, it ain't. Because I ain't compromising my happiness. You know what I'm saying? I like being around her and shit. You know what I'm saying? She mad cool and shit. She falls into my happiness. You know what I'm saying? So.
But that's why you be cool. Because when you be cool, you nigga want to be with you. When we acting all crazy shit, nobody want to be with us. And then you like, why don't you want to be here? Why are you leaving? Well, so you leaving again? Why? Because like you are not being fucking cool. And then but put yourself in that situation. Nobody wants to deal with that shit. Now it's different if we talking all day being normal, having fun shit, but all that like nagging and the extra stuff, you know what I mean? Like that shit is not cool, and most of the shit is so stupid. Like that's the thing. You know what I mean? So it's like be cool when you're cool. They don't want to go nowhere.
And I would still go out when I wanted to go out, but if I didn't, I didn't. Cause shit, I was cool at the crib.
Or if he went somewhere, he always want me to go, and I'm like, I don't understand. Shit, go. I mean, I get it crazy. Now, but,
like I'm at the crib with the person I want to goddamn be with and chill with, and it's in house. What the fuck is you talking about? Like, are you kidding me?
B-more, I like crystals, but I don't like shit in my pussy. I don't play about that. I don't like.
I don't know about other people, but
we love you.
I'm a responsible person when it comes to sex because I take sex seriously because it makes me happy. I don't like using rubbers, so that's the purpose. You get with somebody, ain't it? You want somebody to trust and shit, so you ain't got to fucking wear something that you don't like feeling. You know what I'm saying? Condoms don't make me happy, bro. I can't feel nothing. You feel me? So when we met, being the people that we are, we found something great already in each other and shit, in an aspect and shit. So,
are you talking about sex?
Yeah.
Oh yes. Yeah. No, I was mentioning like, is that the aspect that we're speaking of? Yes.
Like we kept each other thoroughly entertained in that area.
But he understood what I needed, and he took it as an educational tool instead of like being insecure and shit. Like, oh, she a hoe, this and that. It's like, oh, she like the fuck. Okay, so this is what I need to do, or this and that, or like when I come up with crazy shit, because life forces the shit out of me. He's like, okay,
right, and that comes with, and that goes to sometimes niggas feel that they can't ask this or do this.
Because how do we act when they ask us stuff? What you did that to some other bitch? What you was running trains on her? I mean, so what that mean? Who? I mean, is that who's in your inbox? Like, God damn, like what did all that?
That's the type of person you are.
Yeah, or making them feel bad.
You know what I'm
or
saying?
blaming them.
So you be hesitant to even ask those kind of things and shit. Parts of your true self.
I know, Nisha.
You know what I'm saying?
On Monday we ready.
Like, long as you ain't being no deviant and shit. Like,
Oh, thanks, Kia.
like,
Hope you ask what you
I'm
want.
old school,
Welcome.
nigga. I like pussy, nigga. That's it. That's what I like. I like women.
And I like dick, so it works out.
You know what I'm saying?
Well.
So goddamn.
That's one of my favorite things on earth.
So goddamn, like I ain't compromising that. And everything I love entail with that. Like, I love the black woman, so. And I found the perfect black woman for me. So I'm like, I'm not losing that. You know what I'm saying? Forget all that.
Yes. That's why it's easy to be loyal though. Because I'm definitely one of them people, like, life really bores me and I like to be entertained. And if it's like no entertainment, then I create entertainment. And then my favorite thing to do is like do it. And I'm just really curious as well. Honestly, I'm very curious.
Right. We don't have any kids, so we didn't have anything tying us together. Like, at any time when you feel like, you know what, fuck this shit. You know what I'm saying? And even if you thought about that shit, it was something there that was like, nah. You feel me?
Girl, you know I have my notebook.
Whether it was they care about me. They always make sure I'm all right. Or whether your last thought about it was, damn, they give me that good shit. You know what I'm saying? It was something. It was something to make you go back and discuss, and you know what I'm saying, and talk shit out and get to the bottom of something. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have to be with somebody like that. You know what I'm saying? That has compassion.
Yes.
Have y'all ever had one of those moments where y'all felt like, okay, like, that's it, we done?
Yeah, I moved out.
Yeah, for a week.
But it was stupid, so it wasn't like necessary. And I'm not being funny.
And we were still mad young at the time.
It was no reason though, but I'm just really random, and I just really do like the crazy. I used to do like the craziest things, like just crazy. So it was no rhyme or reason to why I left, honestly. But it makes sense now. I feel like it happened for now, not for then, because it was totally no reason. The dude couldn't fuck.
In that same thing, in that same notion, I wasn't judgmental on that because I was the same way. It was just that when I found her, I was like, oh,
and I wasn't
jackpot. You know what I'm saying? So, like, to me, like, when you hit jackpot, why would you fuck up the jackpot?
I didn't know nothing about loyalty.
And you say you weren't ready?
No, I just didn't know anything about loyalty. I just like to do what the fuck I want to do. And that's just what the fuck I want to do. It didn't have nothing to do with nothing. You know what I mean? Until I understand the concept of what loyalty means.
Right.
And then I understood the concept of who I was, how serious sex was, and how, like, you obviously don't feel good about yourself if you continue to let these motherfuckers be up in you. You know what I mean? Because we already know the type of vibes that come from sex. People's demons and shit. Then we don't use condoms because I hate condoms. You know what I mean? But I got lucky. It was all for my testimony. But like, we don't like condoms, so you put yourself at risk. People leaving their demons and whoever they slept with demons and all that shit up in you, and you got to know you worth more than that. So it's a lot. You know what I mean? And it's like, now why you even got to cheat? Because if I want to do something, we can fucking talk about it. You know what I mean? I don't have to like even do all that.
And like Misty is the person, like her character, like no one manipulates her to do something that she doesn't want to do. Period.
Nobody.
Period.
But when I say nobody,
anytime she does something is because she wants to do it. Like, that's the kind of person I want to be around because that's the kind of person I am. Whether, like, if I say,
people do not
if you act, like, if you say you need me for some help, you know what I'm saying? If I say I can't give it to you, I can give it to you, I'm gonna give it to you. If I can't, I'm being fucking genuine that I can't give it to you. You know what I'm saying? And we gotta respect people when we in those type of situations and shit. But we have to make sure that they character stands up to that, you know what I'm saying, situation. Can stand up to that kind of situation and shit. You know what I'm saying? That's the discernment though. Like, when you find a person that you know does what
But
the
wait
fuck
a
they
minute,
want to
pause. Did you answer the question? Was it a time that you ever was like yourself that you wanted to break up with me, Junior?
do. That was that time.
But I left, so how was it that time?
But
I'm
that
talking
was,
about other than that
A
on your
separate
own
time.
mind. I'm talking about
I
on your
mean,
own mind.
in those young days, yeah. Yeah, plenty of times in those that like the first 5 years,
Because I
those
was being
days.
crazy. I mean, wait,
Yeah.
because I was a whore, because I was being crazy, or
That's
everything.
that's everything.
Oh, because I was really being
You know what I'm
crazy too.
saying?
I was so dysfunctional. It was such a
Like
lot.
because
What was you doing?
Everything, but you just have to know me. First of all, like I'm really a sad. Like I just really like spontaneous things. I really, really do love penis. I really love sex. I've always had freedom to do what I want. So I always get to do what the fuck I want when I want to. So if I think of something and I can make it happen, I'm gonna do it. And then I'll be thinking, I like crazy stuff. I like adventure. I like to feel like I really love life.
Alive.
You know what I mean? Like in general, like life really bores me. Like honestly. So I really like to like do shit. So I do whatever the fuck I want to.
And that's what I'm
Crazy
saying. Like
stuff.
when you finally find out that you could be with a person who wants to share those experiences with you and shit. You know what I'm saying? And not be like weird and shit or judge you and shit and shun you and shit because you know what I'm saying, that will make you happy and shit. You know what I'm saying? She
said, so when you say whore, can you elaborate?
Shit.
That's just it.
So
fucking whoever, wherever, when the fuck I wanted to.
When you fucking somebody outside of your agreement with a person, if you're in an agreement with them, in a contract with them.
Multiple people. I just really love sex though. I mean, honestly, I know it sounds like weird because people just
because at the same time,
everybody loves sex,
at the same time, as a man,
no,
you know, like I get to that point during those days, like shit, like I could be goddamn elsewhere and shit. You know what I'm saying? But I had to get her to know that goddamn niggas is not giving a fuck about you like how I would give a fuck about you and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Or make you even give a fuck about yourself like I do.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I knew who I was, but like to really show you who the fuck you is. You know what I mean? Like, sometimes you need help with that.
And to show you your true wealth, your true power of influence and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be with a person that's goddamn trying to show you and get the best out of you. You know what I'm saying? And that's letting you be you and showing you how to use you. Yourself.
Big More said, where's somewhere you really want to travel? Besides Africa, everywhere. I want to really do
most
it
places
everywhere.
Where black people at. Africa, the Caribbean.
I want to do it everywhere. And I want to eat exotic food. And I want to like get my cootie plate in on the sand on one of them little villas, them little white beds. As the ocean crash while eating damn exotic fruits and shit. Like, that's life, bro. Like, what else is it? Getting hit from the back, looking at the ocean and the sunset. Like, bro, I mean, what else is it? I want to go everywhere. Everywhere.
When you can't express that and be you and worry about fucking motherfuckers judging you and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't want to be with somebody like that. Like, why would you want to compromise that? Like, you got to be kidding me.
Kia said the transparency is so fucking amazing. Thank you. That's what we want to be. People act like they doing something that everybody ain't doing. Like, it's just that people don't talk about it. It's no problem. Like, I can't help you and honestly answer your questions if you can't relate. And if you think you don't know what the hell I did or what I've been through or whatever the case may be, you can't ask questions or whatever, I can't help you like that. Or we can't help you like that. So
I walk justly every day. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just in any situation. Like I tell people, like I got people
everywhere
where I've met, even from my childhood, that know me. And you could ask people, like in character and moral, they'd be like, "Yo, that nigga been that same way. He been that same way his whole life and shit."
That's how I kept him for 17 years, being a freak. Yes,
you had.
Come on. I like to keep you entertained. Yes,
and you know,
he still be talking about shit from 17 years ago. that I did or whatever the case may be. But that's what it's supposed to be.
She don't even be remembering. I had to get detailed into the story
But
before
I
I be
don't
like,
remember
oh,
stuff because that's how much stuff I do. I mean, I just do stuff. I mean, whatever the fuck I want to do. I just do things. So yeah, that's why I don't remember stuff, and it's so weird because like people always like, you remember you did this or you fucked him or you did that. Like if it didn't make a memorable experience for whatever reason, like I don't necessarily remember stuff. My brain just like lets it go and let it come. If I need to remember it, I do.
like
if I don't, I just don't.
Like still in our relationship, we haven't.
Yes,
we
girl.
still in our relationship. We
island.
haven't been away from each other.
Yes, what's up?
In total
Wonder
days, more than a month.
Yes.
Like that's how many days we. I don't know, but
Every
it ain't
day.
been more than a month.
Every day.
We always be together.
And he like the only person that really don't get on my nerves every day. Honestly, it's really cool because he get the fuck on my nerves, and I be like end up being by myself because I hate him getting on my nerves. Like that really irks the fuck out of me. You know what I mean? Because we make life so difficult. People be complaining. Listen, I am chill. I want to enjoy life. I don't feel like complaining. I go with the fucking flow. Shit change.
Like
if you got to do something different, you got to do something different. Ooh, all that.
I want to be with a person like. If I just want to sit here and not say nothing to you and don't ask me nothing, but I just want you there, that kind of motherfucker. I just want you there. We ain't gotta say nothing, but I just enjoy
but most of the time, I'm
gonna
talk his head off, so don't worry about that. Nisha said, "I can't wait to be on the private beach or island, please, my man." What?
Girl, what?
Okay, that is
we
all.
Gotta make sure niggas' character is right, man.
Yes, and make sure they worth it though. We
Well,
can't
man.
take niggas with us that don't eat our pussy and playing and don't make us nut and all that shit and can't be loyal and control himself.
I ain't compromising nothing in sex, bro.
And then Wonder Woman said, "Okay, finally caught one. Hey, my favorite couple in the universe. Appreciate that. What's up?"
I ain't compromising nothing.
And Nisha says, "Sis, I'ma definitely need some tips, but my man's scared of planes. Honey, you better drive that damn car. It's so many places to go in this country that we have not been.
For real.
You know what I mean? Everybody always talking about they want to go. Yeah, okay. Say it one more time. Yes.
That shit is banging.
Cheesecake.
Yes, y'all better fuck with the edible plug. I got two.
Yeah.
Nisha, I'll give you one. Pudding. It's a banana pudding. And what kind of cheesecake? Is that strawberry? Yeah. Strawberry cheesecake and banana pudding.
Like shit, I was exposed to sex at an early age, but I was also, before I was exposed to sex, I was taught right from wrong.
Conde said, "I love those kind of relationships. I don't have to."
And I was always made
yes.
to be held accountable for my actions. You know what I'm saying? So even when I was exposed to the sex early, I knew I didn't become a deviant. You know what I'm saying? I didn't become a pervert.
And that's why I got to do so much nasty stuff with him, or allowed him to partake with me, rather. I'll say that. Mm-hmm. It's because he was cool. Yeah, you might be excited as fuck inside and really just like, aiming to go and do this and that, but be cool. Mm-hmm. Like, be cool. Dudes is thirsty as fuck.
That's one thing. I've never
so
been
then
thirsty.
When you thirsty, your girl don't want to do that. Then what's she gonna do? Gonna slide off and have a little fun and shit like that. Now you're gonna be mad. You're gonna be thinking she's gonna leave for this. Like, be cool. Like, people are so not cool. Like, be cool. You know what I mean? Like, just being cool. Like, that means a lot. Like, being cool on both ends. Nisha told me we can't drive to Barbados. I mean, yeah, I'm just saying in general, you can go other places. But you can have the strawberry one. I'm gonna need some apple pie cheesecake or something. She done made up something new for you. And my bad, James, too, because I did see it. But he said that men cheat to get a nut off in something new and feel like some way foreign to what's in the household. And sometimes just straight up not used to the relationship mindset outside of emotional stimulation. I mean, yeah, but if your damn girl keeping it new all the time, nigga, everything at the house foreign.
Right.
I put you in so many situations.
It's just like, nigga,
I love shock value too. That's my thing. Right. I love that.
Like, and that's what I mean. Like, when we first got together, it was shock after shock.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Oh, that's my favorite.
So it's like, especially like I was exposed to sex early, so goddamn I was experienced and I explored it a lot early. So goddamn, but still my being in there, it was still things that I didn't do because we judge people about how too much. Just put it as plain as day that way. So when we got together, she was shocking me. Bang, 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 bang.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
purpose.
So I was like, oh, I like that.
Yes.
I want that a lot. You feel me? Because that made me happy. So I want to keep that. You know what I'm saying? And I want to let a person know that I will be loyal to you because you make me happy. You know what I'm saying?
In return, long
as you be loyal to me and respecting, you know what I'm saying, the agreements that we have with each other. You know what I'm saying? People don't be.
And I was being sneaky because obviously I knew there wasn't a goddamn agreement if I wasn't talking about what I was doing. You know what I mean? Like not necessarily, hey, I'm going to fuck James, I'll be back. Not like that. But just to point your ass sneaking in line. So if you got to sneak and lie, you know that ain't a part of your damn agreement. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. But when somebody really let you be their fucking self, I can't really say how important it is. Like that's freeing, and that's what it. That's like
people don't pay attention to your body
because they don't care.
Because they don't care. Like when we first got together, you know what I'm saying? I was still doing shit, and when it got to the point when I started to do shit, and he went in, it was like, nah.
Yes, I love that too.
Because your conscience is in it now and shit.
Because now you in his mind.
Because right, you know what I'm saying? It's like, nah. All right, no, that's not in our agreement. You know what I'm saying? You feel me? So goddamn, especially when we saying like, yeah, you my man, you my girl and shit. You feel me? Like that's a contract, my nigga. You know the terms of that, or y'all didn't talk about what's the terms.
We didn't talk about the terms.
You know what I'm saying?
At
first.
So maybe I didn't know.
You know what I'm saying? So goddamn, that's what happens. We don't discuss terms of what we like and what we don't like and what we going to accept and what we not going to accept. And then holding people to that shit every goddamn time without fail. Because that's the type of motherfucker I am. Like, nigga, I'm not letting that shit slide. Like, nigga, when I feel something, like, yo, what's popping?
That's true.
Like after the I forgave, and we were saying that we was being loyal to each other. Like you could pay attention to your fucking body and shit. Like I would be at work and shit, and you get that limp, that medium swole. I call her like, yo, what the hell you doing? What you doing?
What I be doing?
Self-pleasure.
How funny is that?
You know what I'm saying?
Ain't that weird though? I be like,
and when you pay attention to yourself, and I call you more than a few times on that, and that's what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's like, and it's at times when it's like almost time, like I should be coming home, like I could be walking in the door type shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta pay attention to the connection you got with your people and shit. You know what I'm saying?
So we be so worried about every damn thing else. If we put as much attention to our relationship and our mate as we do how much people make and what she wearing and what he doing and what she got her makeup and this and that, like all the extra shit that don't mean a goddamn thing. Like if you could put that shit into the house,
into the foundation of your relationship. You know what I'm saying? Doing the things that keep that person happy and, you know what I'm saying, stable and mentally stable. You know what I'm saying? Emotionally stable. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't with a person like that, I advise you to fucking run for the hills and shit. Like, why are you even wasting your time with that person? You wasted time. Nigga, you only young for this moment right now and shit. You know what I'm saying? While I'm able to live life to the fullest right now, I want to be with a person who cares about me in the same moment. You know what I'm saying? Like, you got to be kidding me, B. Like I don't want nothing less.
Out, and I ain't gonna take nothing.
And we discuss,
really,
you know what I'm saying? Well,
everything.
right.
Some people, Kanye said, some people hope communication don't come within the mix just to blur the lines between talking and relationship. But you gotta talk.
But you gotta talk, man.
When you goddamn sweep shit under the rug, it don't go no damn well. And
Right.
it still gotta be dealt with.
Nigga, we used to get in the shit, man. Goddamn, she be wanting to go to sleep. Nigga, like, nah, we not going to sleep until we goddamn talk this shit out.
Ain't no leaving.
Ain't no leaving, none of that shit. And it ain't violent, you know what I'm saying, forceful, none of that shit. Nah, nigga, we gonna talk about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Be 5, 6 in the morning, here come the sun, goddamn, okay, go to sleep. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying, we're gonna talk about that shit. We're not gonna go to sleep and wake up on that shit. You know what I'm saying? And waste another day with anger and fucking shit in our hearts and shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't like how feeling angry feels. You know
now
what
that
I'm
I'm
saying?
over that, I don't like it either. I
don't
really
like
hate
that shit.
situations that make me mad. Like, I remove myself from those type of situations because I don't want to be mad. And I worked hard not to be an angry person, so I don't even let people take me there.
I want to do something
remove
when
myself.
I'm mad and shit. And I don't like feeling that way.
My blood be boiling. That's why I left the airport. I used to work for American Airlines. But they used to make my fucking blood boil. Like, just mad as hell. So it's like, you gotta leave that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But really, it's been an hour. Y'all know how I am about that. You got something else that you want to know?
No, not right now. Of course, I would like to come back. I'll think of some more questions.
And tell them one more time.
Anytime, like, people got questions or anything. Oh,
I am Terry Renee, the owner of 704 Munchies, also known as Charlotte's Edible Bug. I had a good time, you guys. Thank y'all for having me on.
Thank you.
Thanks for having questions. We'll talk your head off. We really don't mind. It's not that serious, and we want people to know it's not that serious. And we can't heal if we don't deal. You gotta talk about shit.
Y'all need to get
y'all need to know. Everybody needs to know that people. It sounds like it's a cliche and shit when people say it's somebody for everybody, but that's real shit.
But you gotta be willing to do the work to even let the person find you or you find them. Instead of fucking complaining. Complaining is blocking your blessings. What you gonna do about it though? What are you willing to change? What you willing to do? What you willing to get rid of? What are you willing to shed? What are you willing to gain? What are you willing to learn? What are you willing to change? What are you willing to do?
That's the only thing you have to that's the only thing that matters. Things that you're willing to sacrifice, you got to make those sacrifices.
Or else you're not gonna
get what you want.
Well, any RBG events coming through, I hope she's around to serve those edibles. Yes, it's a music festival in March in Atlanta. I'll definitely get you the information. You should come.
Word.
But yes, thank y'all for talking. It's the name of her business. Look, she tagged on my bio, so you can go to her page.
Yes, and y'all can find the link to my website.
Yes.
Y'all can find my review page, 704 Munchies-2. Y'all can check me out on YouTube, The Edible Club.
And I'm gonna tell y'all who won these two when I get off of here. I'm gonna inbox you about it.
Word.
So yes, thank you for coming. Right. What you didn't even tell me about Plug Talk?
Oh yes, and make sure y'all tune into Plug Talk every Thursday from 8:30 to 10:30, 11ish. And Misty be on there with me, of course. So make sure y'all. And then we got Rod coming soon. I don't know when, but soon.
It'll be soon.
Whenever you can take off a Thursday.
It'll be soon.
Definitely. But yeah, make sure y'all tune in. Check out Misty because we'll be on that turn. Having a good old time. She be on there feeding everybody gummies.
I know. I'm stepping down.
I don't know how many gummies you fed me last night.
I'm stepping down. Either I'm stepping down or I'm limited to 3. I was like, dang, wait a minute, I'm passing. When I watched the video, I was like, I'm passing the gummies. And everybody acted like it was my fault they was eating them. Like, you could say no. So since y'all can't say no and it's my job to do that, I'm just going to let everybody have 3 and that's it.
Yeah, you got to eliminate.
No, that's it. I'm done.
You got to limit me because
I'm limiting everybody.
As long as the Misty passing me,
I'm stopping, but 3 is it, and everybody's not getting no more than 3. because that's crazy. But yes,
We be
thank you,
feeling it. I
Lamorris.
told you we be getting excited. That's what it is. She got excited, so she was.
I was being the co-host. That's my job to flash the products
She in the background.
And-
You get a cheesecake. You get a cheesecake.
Word.
and flash the products. And what else I do? Pass the stuff around. That's it. And
she
look
be
at
in
the
the
comments.
background tripping. We be.
And before we go, I just want y'all to remember, y'all pay attention to character traits. You know what I'm saying? Always, that should be first. That should be the first thing always in your mind. You know what I'm saying? Being you at all times. You know what I'm saying? And wanting to be around.
I know them gummies, girl.
Wanting to be around or be with a person that is being themselves at all times. The person that you like. You know what I'm saying? At all times. You know what I'm saying?
Did you say communication?
Yeah.
Oh, I ain't hear you.
No, I ain't say that.
That's
Communication.
Important.
You know what I'm saying? That's always
and good
important.
Sex.
And you know what I'm saying? Hey, keeping the same vigor that you had when you came into it. You know what I'm saying?
And things do change, and you do get tired, and you do go to work, and all kind of stuff like that. But it shouldn't be long periods of time where you're not having sex unless there's health issues going on. You know what I mean? Like a day or two, you ain't gonna fucking die. You tired? You went to work. We getting older, guys. It's okay. That's not what I mean. But you know what I mean? A goddamn 6 month shit. Oh, I'm tired. I don't ever want to do it. I don't like. That's not good. So yeah.
Like I told her everything up front what I like.
You did? Anyway, it's time to go. How are we still talking about this?
No,
Anywho, so yes, thank y'all.
That's what it be. You get it. You be in the groove. Y'all know how it be.
Get
Like,
excited.
You be like,
I mean, that's just what it was. You know what I'm saying? We spoke. We didn't hold nothing back when we first spoke. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my God.
And that's the key. That is the key. But you got to be with a person that, you know what I'm saying?
You ain't got to hold back from. All right, bye y'all for real. I'll see y'all next Friday. I didn't even talk about none of the stuff on my notepad, and I wanted y'all to say that I love that.
Rhythm and just go like that.
But that's what I want to do. I mean, I don't mind coming up, Luch over here. I don't mind. Love you too, bro. I don't mind coming up with topics. Don't get me wrong, but the whole point is for y'all to talk to us.
Love you too, bro.
So yeah. But anyway, love y'all. Thank y'all for watching. Facebook,
Indeed. Thank you, Facebook, YouTube.
Terry.
Thank y'all, Terry people.
I enjoyed everybody.
Don't forget the munchies.
And
you will be highly satisfied.
Shop 7.
Exactly.
Follow the page, y'all. We all here to support each other. You stupid.
I am hungry.